Hello everyone, this is Turin here, and today guys, I'm here with another Warcraft 3 The Frozen Throne 1v1 game. In this match, I'm going to be playing the Orcs against, I think it was the Undead. I actually didn't get a chance to look in the loading screen, so I'm kind of going in blind here, but thankfully on this map, we actually start very, very close together, so I can do some early scouting, and it shouldn't be a problem. So, man, I'm so spoiled with like modern RTSs. Like when you're mining gold mines, like usually you can see how many workers you have on it, but I think I have 5 here, which is the sweet spot. But again, guys, it's been about 10 years since I played Orcs, so please bear with me. I'm going to be trying my best for sure, but you know, I can't guarantee anything, but hopefully I won't let you guys down. So right now I'm just going to get my early tech going, and I'm actually going to have a little bit of fun and get a Farseer. So I know the Blade Master is a competitive pick. He's who you get if you want to counter creep, if you want to be really annoying and just kind of just go deep, but the Farseer is like kind of like my childhood favorite. I just have like fond memories of using the Farseer and just as like a 12-year-old and going after him with the wolves and just all these shenanigans. So we're going to give that a try. On top of that, we did build an early Voodoo Lounge. So this allows you to heal your grunts and all kinds of other troops like that, and is very, very important. So we should probably go scout and see what race he is, because I was actually firing up the recording software. That's why it started a little bit late. So unfortunately, I did miss who he was when I was firing up my OBS software. So we're going to get our first grunt here. We do need to, with the Orcs, you need to get your second tier, your second burrow pretty quickly, because you guys can see we're already pretty much supply blocked. But with the Farseer, if you get the wolves, of course, you can get some pretty early creep advantage, because they're very, very durable. They'll take the damage for you, and you'll be in pretty good shape. So great. So we're going to get another burrow. We're going to kind of set it up over. Do we have enough? I think we do. Great. So we're going to set it up over here. We do have the Farseer, man. He is so cool. This is just bringing back memories right now. So as soon as this grunt's done, we're going to go ahead and start creeping. Honestly, with him, you don't even really need to wait for that. So we're going to pop this guy right here, just go in there pretty hard, and we're going to just go after this. Let's kill the trolls first, because they do the higher DPS if I'm not mistaken. So, great. So we're going to get on the troll. Oh, man, do you see that net? That's some serious MLG plays right there. So we're working on him. We're going to get a scout. So it is against the Night Elves, and he is getting 2 Ancients of War, so probably going to get a lot of archers. That seems like a bit of an unusual build to me, but, it is what it is, guys. So we don't have enough for another grunt. We did supply block ourselves, but again, guys, getting used to the timing and everything, so please bear with me here. So yeah, so we're just working on this guy. We will have another wolf here in a moment, so we're going to pull back just to save a little bit of deep damage on those guys, and we killed the ogre, and Gloves of Haste would have been better on the Blade Master, but you know what, guys? I'm not going to complain. So our burrow is about to be finished here, and we want to build a war mill. I can't remember if it's important to build that early on, so let's build some more woodworkers, and let's see, where else do we want to creep? So we could probably honestly creep down here. You know what I should have done for you guys? I should have done like a tower rush. That would have been pretty funny. So we're going to stop by the shop real quick. On that same note, we're also going to build another burrow. So I'm going to try a build that I can't remember if it was good or not, but it was like a gruntapult build. So you get grunts and then you get a catapult. And yeah, I don't remember if it was good, but you get grunts, you get catapults, you get, and we could even get pillage and have a little bit of fun, because again, we're not playing, hopefully we're not playing a super competitive. Oh, look at this guy. What is he doing? Oh my goodness, what a troll. He's like in my territory. Just look how fast he is. Oh my goodness, just counter creeping me. So that's some straight up shenanigans right now, guys. I can't remember if that ever happened to me before. So we're gonna go over here and see if we can kind of creep this shop. Let's go ahead and build another grunt. And from here, I think we should be able to get to tier 2. And okay, so we're having a fun game. This is good. It doesn't look like this guy's taking himself too seriously. So we're gonna go ahead and get this guy on wood, and I think we have enough action going on over here. So let's get our second grunt, and from here we should be able to get this shop as long as he doesn't like come in and counter engage us. So we'll start working on this ogre. Oh, that's right. There's that big daddy one back there. I totally forgot that. So. And yeah, that's another thing in this game. It's very important to like kind of know where like everything is. So like what creeps are where, and the strength levels of all those different creeps is very important. So this guy hopefully if that troll attacks him and breaks that heal, I'm gonna be so bummed. So okay, so we're fighting right there. We're gonna go ahead and engage here. We do have the chain lightning, so we're gonna drop that down and pull this guy back. So unfortunately that heal did wear off. So I think we should be able to get this camp though. So we're gonna work on the big ogre here, and let's go ahead and get one more grunt, and then from there we're actually gonna upgrade to tier 2 and start getting catapults, and then we'll do a bit of a timing push on our homeboy here. So yeah, so that actually didn't go bad. I probably don't want to get any of these items, because like the Farseer isn't really dependent on those type of things. So we can just engage with our grunts, grab the Tomb of Strength, which actually does give HP. So it's not like completely useless for the Farseer. And does he seriously have an archer in my base right now? He has an archer hidden in my base. You guys see that? What a troll. Excuse me. Just all excited. So we're going to get that healing salve popped on those guys. We're going to fall back a little bit, and I think we can do a bit of a timing here. Unfortunately, we don't have any way of like detecting that, so I think what we'll do is we'll go creep my barracks, or excuse me, that creep camp in the bottom. Let's get another grunt here, and oh, should I just have fun and get pillage? I don't know. It's probably not worth it. So okay, no problem. So we're upgrading to tier 2. We do have our Farseer, and unfortunately our opponent is going to see everything we're doing, because he does have a troll hidden in my base. But that was some sneaky tactics from him for sure. So let's go down here, get a berserker, some other troops. He's probably just massing archers, so Honestly, the scroll speed's probably pretty good too for like chasing down a lot of those missile units, but we want to get that shop so we can get that dust of appearance. That's going to be really important. So we'll pull the grunts back, we'll get this guy going here, and let's go ahead and engage. So we're going to fight here. Probably want to target that wizard first if I was actually good at this game, but regardless, we're going to work through these kobolds, just kind of get in there, have a little bit of fun. Let's get a forest priest, and he can actually abolish things. So if there's like frost armor, oh my goodness, what was that? How am I taking so much damage here? So we're going to go ahead and get the Farseer healing with one of those. Just kind of keep pushing through, and basically it's really important to just perpetually be monitoring to make sure like your troops aren't like close to dying. The wolves, the ones that you summon, those aren't too big of a deal. So great. I think we're good here. Let's go ahead and get the summoned berserker, who is a very good unit. So if he is getting like huntresses or anything like that, it'll be a pretty good little counter pick. So great. So we're gonna push over right now. We do have the healing, so let's go grab a scroll of speed. Actually, just in case. It's so nice for chasing down those units. So he's gonna have kind of an idea of what I'm doing. So on that note, let's go ahead and grab. Let's summon another group of wolves. So we're gonna go do some scouting right now. That's another reason why the Farseer is pretty good. You can kind of see what your like opponents are up to. So we do have a salve. Let's go ahead and grab the scroll of speed. So that can, if we get like caught in a bad engagement, it also lets you disengage like really, really efficiently, guys. And we're gonna build a war mill here in just a moment. We'll go ahead and set it up right here, and that should be fine. Great. So guys, we're taking the WA to him. I guess that's the wrong game, but it sort of applies. And we have some good scouting going on. We're level 3, have a bunch of great items. The Ring of Regeneration is very good. So this thing right here basically gives your guy like perpetual healing, and you can check the middle, see if there's any good items there when you run by, but he's not creeping too aggressively, actually, which I'm surprised about. So we got to make sure to get another burrow, not be a fat noob and supply block ourselves. It's so, like, when you come from playing Total War Warhammer, it's like, you don't have to worry about those kind of things as much. So what the heck is this guy doing? So we're going to go here and try and one-shot this Wisp real quick so he can't detonate it on us. Wisps are very good against the Orcs. So, all right, so he's probably power creeping somewhere on my side of the map. So I'm just going to go ahead and engage here. We can pull this guy back. You can see he does have the Wisp coming in, so we're going to go ahead and start targeting these guys down, and we can pop like a Chain Lightning on them, which is going to be pretty good. And okay, so if we kill Wisps, I mean, that's a good trade. So he's actually, he has that one guy in my base, which is fine. So let's go ahead and put this guy in a burrow. It should be enough to deal with it. We killed those guys, and what is this guy doing? I'm so suspicious right now. And we do kill a building, which is pretty fat. So we're going to fall back right now. He might be doing, it looks like he was actually like preparing a counterattack. So let's go ahead and intercept his army here and see if we can find him. We'll build the Grunt upgrade. So this is like I forget what it's called off the top of my head, but it's called Berserker Strength. So it'll essentially, buff my guys, as the title infers. We're going to build another barracks since we are going like Gruntapult, and it looks like he does have a single archer here. But where is his army? Is he just like lurking nearby? I want to catch him. I probably should have stayed and punished his base and forced the TP, but yeah, okay. So we're going to get this archer at least, so that's pretty nice. A little gimme there. So cool. Okay, so that's kind of telling that he might be creeping down here. So we're actually going to go path down there and see if we can find him out in the open. Let's go ahead and set these up for group 4. Make sure they're toggled here, and we're going to go ahead and get the armor and infantry upgrades. All right. So we found him. Great. So we're going to go ahead and pop this. He is targeting this grunt with everything he's got, so we're going to pull it back, do a little bit of elite MLG micro, and we'll target this guy right here. Hopefully we can get him, and good. Trading for huntresses is great. So you just want to always be looking to see if like people in this game like tend to focus fire really hard. So you get that grunt, you send it back to your base, and that's pretty much your due diligence for micro. Then we just kind of keep focusing, and you can see he's getting pretty ham on the focus fire here. So we can just go ahead and Chain Lightning. It's a very strong ability. And let's go ahead and pop the speed buff here. So we can get this grunt out of here and see if we can sprint him out. Man, look at that Usain Bolt micro, just freaking running out there. So that's one of the most important things in Warcraft 3 in general, is just just microing units back when they're really beat up, So, but I did lose a few units. My opponent is going with more of a hero type build, but I would say we came out ahead there. We got most of our grunts that were pretty beat up. We actually got them out. So great. So we're going to fall back right now. We're going to start getting some demolishers. So this is called the Gruntapult. So where's my other grunt here? So I saved most of my infantry. I don't think I lost too much. I have a good timing with my upgrades. So we're going to wait till we get that demolisher. We're also going to get a second hero here in a moment. And man, I have way too much wood. So that's what she said. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this Warcraft 3. I know like if I start playing this again and get a few weeks in, I'll hopefully get my competitive itch back. But yeah, right now I'm a little rusty with it, guys, so my apologies. But let's go ahead and get this, and we're going to go ahead and salve him. We're going to salve him. And what hero do I want to get for my second hero? Let's actually get a Turin Chieftain. He's just so gangster. So we're going to head down here, and let's also get Pillage. It's a fun ability. It's not competitive, I don't think. Maybe you guys can correct me. I know some of you guys still play this game. I'd love to play some free-for-alls, too, with you guys. If any of you guys want to jump in and do some FFAs, like subscriber free-for-alls, oh my god, I'd be so excited for that. Great. So he actually creeped my gold mine, so I feel a little violated, but you know what? It's okay. So maybe we'll recruit a neutral here. Let's have some fun and just do like a summoner build. So we're gonna get the Fire Lord. Let's just go big. I still have a Scroll of Town Portal. I did kill his one of his production structures too, so he's got to be hurting a little bit. And we do have this building, and let's get this guy out here and have him start doing his thing. Great. So Demolisher is very good against archers, good against huntresses, good at like breaking sieges. It's just a solid unit. And we have 1/1 upgrades now, guys, on our grunts. So All right, any second now. And we have no upkeep yet, so our army has stayed under... oh, did I just cancel Pillage? God, I'm such a scrub. All right, great. So we have the Fire Lord here. Fire Lord, one of my OG favorites. It just brings out my inner 12-year-old, so he can summon these Lava Spawn. We just have to really be careful about detonation. So that's probably the one thing that's bad about my build is that like it can be hard countered by the Night Elf detonation. So that's partially why I didn't stay at the base. I went and like hunted him out in the open field is so I could, you know, because Night Elf Wisps, for any of you guys that didn't play this game, they're builders. They can detonate to destroy summon units and different things like that. So it can be very frustrating. So great. So he's getting Druids of the Talon. So we're going to go ahead and start working on this building. We'll go ahead and get a lava spawn here. And all right, so we'll just kind of keep doing our thing here. So we should be able to kill it relatively quickly. So we do have some good mean deeps coming in on these guys over here. So let's kind of just keep positioning right here. And also we want to get more demolishers. Great. So, oh boy, we got a little bit overzealous here. So let's pull this guy back here. Let's get these grunts going here and we're about to kill it. So boom, his infrastructure's down. We just have to watch out for detonation. Can we run the wolves? Can we run the wolves? Okay. We didn't quite get him away. So that's okay. So great. So we got a good fight going on here. I would say our like core units are probably doing a little bit better than his. And let's pop we want to use Chain Lightning on the Huntresses, I think, because he's just focusing me really aggressively, but his grunts are, you know, my grunts are doing some serious work here. So let's kind of do a little combined jumping over here. He does get a good detonation, which is actually starting to, you know, wear on me a little bit. So, but his core army didn't like stand with mine at all. So we're just going to kind of keep sending demolishers in. So if he tries to like turtle in the base, we can really just punish him here. So no problem. He wants to run. That's fine with me. I'll just go ahead and take your goodies and you know, have a good time. But yeah, let me know what you guys would like to see next. Do you guys want to see like the me play humans? I'm totally fine with that. So whenever grunts get beat up, you can just like run them back, use the healing salve that the orcs have. It's definitely one of their best tools, and you can just sit back and you know, get value from that. So they just sit back there and heal, and it looks like that's all she wrote. All she wrote. All she wrote. She doesn't wrote. She wrote. But well played to my opponent, Voltron kills. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that orc game. So that is the Gruntapult build. Extremely inefficient. It usually uses a Blade Master. My play was inefficient. The build can be good. If I'm not mistaken, there was some point in the metagame where it was very common against Night Elves, because grunts are very durable early game, but in tier 2 they have troubles with range and they get kited and things like that. But when you get the Gruntapults, like you can force attrition on your opponent, so you're just kind of like a slow grinding push. Also the Farseer probably isn't a great pick against Night Elves either, but he's so much fun. It just brings back memories from my you know, middle school days. But he's good for like early creeping and scouting and things like that, but the Blade Master is obviously the more competitive pick for anyone that's looking to get into this game. But Night Elf Wisps can detonate and hard counter him pretty efficiently, but you guys saw the Chain Lightning wasn't bad. But again, well played to my opponent. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this Warcraft 3 cast, and guys, more content coming soon.